BlackRock has placed a security on the Ethereum blockchain. What does that mean? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive here in Dubai. Man, you know what? Crypto will move finance in ways you can not imagine, and in some ways where you can imagine. If you own some stocks, do you know where it is? Can you see your stocks? Can you point to a ledger entry and say, yeah, see there? That's my stocks. No, what you do is you bring up your brokerage account on your phone or on your computer and you go, look, they say I have my stocks. But that's all it is a database entry somewhere. And if that database were to change by somebody hacking into the system and changing that database, it would be gone. So this is why securities on a blockchain makes sense. And you can see who has what stocks and what stocks are actually truly issued, not, just taking the word of some central authority. So this is going to be the future where we see securities on a blockchain. So be prepared for that. And we're going to see crypto such as Ethereum explode because of that feature. And so if you're interested in trading this explosion, you can open up an account at coinw.davincij15.com. And also you would be able to be eligible to win a 20-minute session with me, right, for free, just by opening up an account and doing some trades. So why don't you sign up right there? Just go at coinw.davincij15.com. And also then you have to sign up at the Telegram group at coinwtelegram.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below or in the pinned comment. All right. So with that said, you can see the Fed, Bitcoin turns higher after the Fed meeting reclaimed 65,000. Well, actually, it went to 68,000. After the Fed meeting, basically the Federal Reserve kept interest rates at even, and then obviously that indicated, and then also the Fed mentioned that, hey, you know what, we're going to decrease the interest rates in this coming year. So that means more inflation. That means Bitcoin and other assets will continue to grow. So that's what this article is about. If you want to read more about it, you can do so at the links in the description below. Okay. The SEC is hit with sanctions for gross abuse of power in debt box case. Yeah. United States District Court is imposing sanctions on the Securities Exchange Commission for acting in bad faith in a lawsuit brought against debt box. Ooh, yes. The SEC was following the choke point 2.0 a little bit too tight, and now the judge is checking them. But keep in mind, this is probably not the judge doing this. Is probably like the banksters and stuff like that saying, hey, you know what? Probably set up that box to be a fall guy so that the SEC would go after, because the choke point 2.0 was available for everybody to see. So they knew what they were going to do. So they probably set this up so that the SEC would take a fall on this. That's what I'm smelling here. That's my conspiracy theory, and that's how I think. But yeah, that's how I'd play this game, because the game of money is a big chess game, and that's what they're doing, right? And the SEC has now is now restricted a lot with what they can do, and also they've lost a lot of money because they have to pay back the lawyers, which lawyer fees and everything and all that kind of good stuff. All right, moving on to BlackRock launches its first tokenized fund. BUILIDL, BIDL, right? I guess they're going to be calling it. It's sort of like a play on HODL on the Ethereum network. So this is huge. So I read through this, and they said that they are interested in tokenization of all assets, and this is a good thing, because one of the things you don't know is, I've said this in the beginning, that you don't know where your securities are. Well, this way, you can have access to your securities and fast, liquid access to your securities. Today, if the market's not open, you can't sell your securities. Today, with crypto as your security, right, on the Ethereum blockchain, if you need to sell it in the middle of the night for cash, you can. If you want to know how much securities are out there, you see, it's all publicly available. This is the key thing why this new technology of blockchain and cryptographic access to all of your assets is inevitable and a huge change in the history of man's finance. It's a great day in the world of crypto. And I didn't think it was going to be coming this fast, right? But I knew that it was coming, and I knew that crypto would take over all of our finance. And this is just the beginning. So be prepared for all that. If you're not here in the space, if you're not buying Ethereum, if you're not buying Bitcoin, well, you're going to miss out on the biggest wealth transfer in the history of mankind, because that's what finance is all about, wealth. And so what are you doing? Go buy some Bitcoin. Sign up at bybit.davincij15.com or 2bit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below, and start buying some crypto today. Okay, we can see that Bitcoin, these railroad tracks, beautiful. Look at this. Huge daily candle wick down on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, huge wick back up. Beautiful. This was obviously looking for liquidations and stuff like that of longs and stuff like that. So I think we're probably on the track to go a little bit higher, but who knows? It is a market that is changing dynamically all the time, and so we have to be vigilant. Make sure that you have your stop losses. Make sure you are clear that this is just analysis, a percentage chance that it could go one way or another, and you have to take your best bet and then hope for the best. Now, with that said, this is clearly, if we break above the yellow line, I think we could say that we can get a little bit bullish, but I think there's a probability that we can always go back up to the 72, 73-ish area and then fall all the way down, 40% to the $42,000 mark. Why is that? Well, the 40% moves in Bitcoin is not out of the question. However, with the ETF and institutional players in this market, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for us to see a 40% drop. I think we might not get that drop, but that's, just keep in mind, that's in the cards when you're dealing with crypto. So either buy and hold, or trade it on one of these exchanges such as bybit.davincij15.com or 2bit.davincij15.com. Okay, Ethereum has reversed, right? We could say that Ethereum could do a 36% reversal on this, but we can see that we've broken out of the downward trend and we're headed higher. We're probably going to head back up to very least to the 61.8, which is the $3,600 mark, $3,700 really. And then we're going to see what happens from there. If we roll over and then create some sort of Wing pattern, I would say, boom, it's time to go. And I think Ethereum will probably take off and make all-time highs from here. But let's just see. We'll have to wait and see and let the market tell us what it wants to do, because the market will do whatever it wants to do, and we have to wait for that information to bear itself out in price and in the chart analysis. Okay, well, thank you for watching. If you're watching this live, I'm going to be checking to see if you guys left me some questions. And if you want to watch this live, you can by heading over to davincij15.com and signing up. And you could watch my shows live. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.